We have all been told that walking is the gold standard for aging gracefully. But if you are over 50, I have some bad news.
Walking alone will not stop the number one cause of physical decline and loss of independence as you get older.
In fact, if you only walk, your body is still actively losing the crucial muscle fibers it needs to keep you out of a nursing home.
Today, I am going to show you the single most important exercise you can do. It takes less than 5 minutes, and it is better than walking.
Subscribe to SeniorStrength. We provide science-backed routines to keep you strong and independent. Hit subscribe to join the community now.
Let's get one thing straight. Walking is fantastic for your heart, your lungs, and your mental health. I want you to keep walking.
But walking is primarily a cardiovascular activity. It does not provide enough resistance to build muscle mass. Starting in your 30s, you lose 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade. This process is called sarcopenia. More specifically, you lose type 2 fast-twitch muscle fibers. These are the fibers responsible for power and catching yourself if you trip.
Walking only uses type 1 slow-twitch fibers. It will not train your body to react quickly to prevent a fall.
That brings us to the one exercise that solves this problem. You don't need a gym, and you don't need weights. It is called the functional sit to stand, also known in the fitness world as the box squat.
It sounds simple, but sitting down and standing back up under control is the foundation of human movement.
This one movement engages your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your entire core.
Unlike walking, the sit-to-stand forces you to lift your entire body weight against gravity, which triggers bone density growth.
Let's break down the perfect form. Step 1. Find a sturdy chair without wheels. Place it against a wall so it cannot slide.
Safety is our number one priority. Never do this on a rolling office chair.
Step 2. Sit on the edge of the chair. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, with your toes pointing slightly outward.
Pull your heels back so they are directly underneath your knees. This gives you maximum leverage.
Step 3, the hinge. You cannot stand straight up. You must lean forward. Think nose over toes.
Hinge at the hips, keeping your back completely flat. Do not round your shoulders.
Step 4. Push the floor away. Drive through your heels and midfoot to stand up tall. As you reach the top, squeeze your glutes. This opens up your hips and corrects senior posture.
Step 5 is actually the most crucial. Do not just flop backward into the chair.
Flopping compresses your spine and completely disengages your leg muscles right when they should be working the hardest.
You must lower yourself slowly, taking at least 3 full seconds to reach the seat. This is called eccentric loading.
Eccentric loading creates micro tears in the muscle that force it to rebuild stronger than before. Try to hover a quarter inch above the seat for a split second before fully transferring your weight.
What if you are thinking, I can't do this without using my arms to push off? That is perfectly fine.
Modification 1, use the armrests. Push off with your hands to give your legs the help they need.
Over the next few weeks, try to use just 3 fingers, then just 1 finger, until your legs can do it alone.
Modification 2. If the chair is too low, place a firm cushion or a folded towel on the seat.
Elevating your hips by just 2 inches dramatically reduces the strain on your knees.
The goal isn't to be perfect on day 1. The goal is to find a starting point where you feel safe and challenged.
Once you can do 15 perfect repetitions without your hands, it is time to progress.
Progression 1. Hold a weight at your chest. A dumbbell, a water jug, or a heavy book works perfectly. Holding weight in front of you forces your core muscles to fire up, protecting your lower back.
Progression 2. Pause halfway up.
Stand up 3 inches off the chair and hold it for 3 seconds.
You will feel an intense, healthy burn in your thighs. That is the feeling of muscle fibers waking up.
But what if I have bad knees?
Yeah.
I hear this every single day.
Often, what feels like knee joint pain is actually severe weakness in the quadriceps muscles surrounding the knee. Your muscles act as a natural brace for your joints. If the brace is weak, the joint takes the impact.
If it hurts, do not sit all the way down. Stack 3 pillows on the chair and do shallow squats.
Watch your knees in a mirror. Do not let them buckle inward. Push them gently outward like you are stretching a band.
Why is this movement so critical for seniors? Think about your daily life.
Getting out of a low car seat? That is a sit to stand.
Picking up your grandchild from the floor? That requires the leg strength you build right here.
In gerontology, leg strength is the single greatest predictor of whether a senior will end up in assisted living.
When you lose the ability to stand up from a chair by yourself, you lose your freedom.
But it is reversible. The beautiful truth is that muscle responds to resistance at any age, even in your 80s or 90s. Studies show that seniors in their 90s can double their leg strength in just 8 weeks with this movement.
If we could put the benefits of the sit-to-stand into a pill, it would be a multi-billion-dollar anti-aging drug.
So how do we program this into your week? Let's build your routine.
You do not need to do this every day. Muscles grow while you rest. Aim for 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is a perfect schedule. Keep your walking routine on the days in between.
On your lifting days, I want you to do 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions.
Rest for a full 60 to 90 seconds between each set. Do not rush. Let your breathing return to normal.
You should stop your set when you feel like you could only do 2 more reps with perfect form.
Seniors should never train to absolute failure. We want to stimulate the muscle, not annihilate it.
Here is a pro tip. Do your sit-to-stands during the commercial breaks of your favorite evening TV show. This is called habit stacking. Attach the new exercise to a habit you already do every day.
Let's talk about what is happening inside your blood. Heavy leg exercises release beneficial hormones.
Engaging the massive muscles of the legs stimulates a natural release of human growth hormone, repairing your tissues.
The hardest part isn't the physical effort, it is the mental barrier of starting something new.
Many seniors avoid resistance training because they are afraid of hurting their backs.
That is why we use the chair. It takes the fear of falling backward completely out of the equation.
To protect your back further, master your breathing. Inhale deeply as you sit down.
Exhale forcefully through your mouth as you push up to stand.
Imagine someone is about to punch you in the stomach. Tighten your abs. That is how your core should feel.
Never do this in slippery socks. Do it barefoot or in flat, supportive athletic shoes. Thick running shoes act like marshmallows. They make you unstable. You want a firm connection to the floor. Look down at your feet before every set. Make sure one foot isn't staggered behind the other. We tend to favor our stronger leg. Force your weaker leg to do exactly 50% of the work.
I am challenging you right now to a 30-day sit-to-stand challenge.
Commit to doing 3 sets 3 days a week for the next month. It will take you 10 minutes a week total.
624 to 632 seconds.
Write down how many reps you get on day 1. I promise you, by day 30, that number will double.
Society tells us to sit down and rest as we get older. I say stand up and fight back.
The ultimate senior fitness routine is combining your daily walk with your new sit-to-stand routine.
You get the heart health from the walking and the structural power from the squats.
Plus, resistance training elevates your metabolism for up to 24 hours after you finish.
You will literally be burning fat while sitting in your recliner watching TV later that night.
If you feel stiff the next day, that is called delayed onset muscle soreness. It is completely normal.
Do not panic. Just do some light stretching or go for a gentle walk to flush the lactic acid out.
Drink plenty of water. Your muscles need hydration to repair those micro tears. And make sure you are eating enough protein. Older adults need more protein than younger adults to trigger muscle synthesis.
Can you stand up from a chair right now without using your hands? Be honest. Let me know in the comments.
Send this video to a friend or family member who only walks for exercise. They need to hear this message.
Become the strongest senior in your social circle. Show them what is possible.
You have the recipe. You have the chair. Now you just have to do the work.
Your future self, the one who can still play with the grandkids and travel without a walker, is counting on you.
I'm Trainer's Name, and this is SeniorStrength. Push-up.
Hinge. Drive. Stand tall.
Stay strong, keep moving, and I'll see you in the next video. Want to feel even better? Click the video on the screen right now to relieve your lower back tension in just 2 minutes.